Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade Italian dressing for salads. You will need basil, parsley, oregano leaf, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme in the leaf form, not the powdered, celery seed, ground celery seed, pink salt. Well, okay, you can do any salt. I do pink salt. And regular pepper. Okay, to start with, you will need 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, which I think is about what I have left in here. I'm going to have to make some more. Okay. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Usually I make my own onion powder, but I am down to about a teaspoon of that, and I've only got 6 onions, and they have to last for the next 2 weeks for my Eat from the Pantry challenge, so I always have some backup though, because onion powder and garlic powder I never want to be without. Let's see. 2 tablespoons of salt. Two tablespoons of oregano. 1 tablespoon of parsley. One teaspoon of basil. And I'm using Thai basil from my arrow garden that I dried in the dehydrator. Let's see, 1 tablespoon of pepper. I'm sorry, 1 teaspoon of pepper. Quarter teaspoon of thyme. And a quarter teaspoon of celery seed. Now, if you don't have ground celery seed, if you have celery that you've dehydrated and powdered in your spice grinder, that'll work too. You'll just need a half teaspoon instead of a quarter teaspoon. Alright, so this is all in. Now we just need to mix it together. Now, a lot of the times when I make this, I will make it in a much larger batch. I just don't happen to have enough garlic powder to do that, because instead of a tablespoon of garlic powder, it's like a 1/4 cup. So until I can get more garlic powder made and more onion powder made, I'm just doing a small batch. This will last quite a long time. because you only use 2 tablespoons when you make the dressing. Okay, because the leaves want to rise to the top and the powdered stuff wants to go to the bottom, when you actually get your spoonful, you need to make sure you've got pretty much equal portions and not just all of the powdered stuff or all of the leafy stuff. You could, to make this a little more even, run this all through your spice grinder, but I just find if you're careful enough to make sure you're getting equal parts, it's fine. Alright, now I just need to get the ingredients to make the actual dressing. Alright, now to make the dressing itself, you'll need 2/3 of a cup of oil. I'm using sunflower oil right now. You can use any oil. Olive oil will give it a heavier taste. It's not a bad taste, but it's not as light as I would like personally. But you can use the olive oil, or you can use like grapeseed oil or avocado oil or walnut oil. Those are all good too, but they're really expensive as well. So if you're going to be doing this a lot, I would just go with something that's a lot cheaper, like sunflower oil or any kind of vegetable oil. I mean, I don't use the vegetable oils because of the soy, or I don't use canola because of GMOs, but you can if that's something you don't mind eating. You'll need 1/4 cup of white vinegar. You can also use apple cider vinegar if you would like to. I'll give it a slightly sweeter taste, I think. But I find I just like it better with the white vinegar. So, but that's another option. And it doesn't really matter. And then 2 tablespoons of water, which I've already pre-measured into my salad dressing making bottle. This is actually a dressing bottle that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it has recipes right on it for Asian, Caesar, French, Greek, Italian, vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette, and honey mustard dressings. I don't use their Italian recipe myself, but that's just because I found one that I like over the years that I've made that I just like a lot better. But I think this is fantastic for people who don't know how to make dressing. Usually before I had this, I would just shake it up in, you know, an old mayo jar or something. But for this, I just love this. It's made everything easier. And then when it's all mixed together, you can just put it in the fridge. So I start by putting my seasoning, two tablespoons of the seasoning into the vinegar. It just makes it easier to pour it into the bottle. Yeah, you might want to stir it. I forgot to stir it, so some of it stuck to the bottom, but that's okay. Just get it out with my finger. I'm the only one that eats this dressing, so it doesn't matter. Plus my hands are clean, so it really doesn't matter. If you wanted to, you could just put, you know, a funnel in here and put the seasoning in first, but I find that the bigger flakes like to get stuck in the funnel too, so you know, you figure it out one way or the other. All right, in with the oil. So if you don't have an old bottle or something, you just take a mason jar with a lid, put it on, and shake it. Now I like to shake it for about 30 seconds. But if you're not going to use it right away, it really doesn't matter, because every time you use it, you need to shake it really well for about 30 seconds. There you go, you have a nice dressing to put on your salad. I don't know, I usually use this up in about a week and it stays good. I'm sure it stayed good for quite a while since it's vinegar. But I can use this much dressing up in a week if I'm eating salad every day. Alright, so that's it.